Yeah.
Oh, I'm keeping it. Keep going.
Our Vegas fantasy. Our Vegas fantasy. It's not a show about sex.
Nope.
It's about football.
Cha-cha-cha.
Oh, man. It's early.
It's not early. We go through this every week, Kenny.
It's early.
6 p.m.
It's early to sing.
It's 6 p.m.
6 p.m.? What are you talking about? Liar. It's morning. Too early to sing, but hi, I'm Kenny Davidsen.
Hi, I'm Christina Shaw.
Welcome to our Vegas Fantasy going into Thanksgiving week 12. I always find it ironic that all the complaints people get about Thursday night football, nobody complains about Thanksgiving football.
No, because it's just the best when you have a big old turkey leg and you're watching the Cowboys lose, hopefully.
They're not losing this week.
Ah.
As much as I would like to say that, they're not going to lose this week.
Well, just football in general.
Got 3 good games, though.
Yeah, really good games.
I mean, Buffalo-Detroit is not as bad as it seems because Detroit's playing better. Dallas-New York, and Giants going to have problems.
Yeah.
But the Giants have been competitive.
Yeah.
And you got Patriots-Vikings at night. That's a good game.
This is going to be a fun day of football and turkey.
How'd you do this week?
So I did not horrible, but I really thought I was going to go 4-1. And then coming into Monday night, I was going against Kittle, and I got kittled.
You got kittled.
And deboed.
Oh, man.
Ooh, not I know, double dipped. Kittled and deboed.
That's crazy.
I know. And like I thought, going into it, I'm like, okay, I think I've got a shot. Like if each of them gets like, 11 points, I'll still win. I was like, so if they have like a mediocre game, I'll still win. No. As soon as he ran in that touchdown, I'm like, great, now I'm only 5 points away. And then, so.
Brutal.
Womp, womp, womp.
I went under 500 again. But I was on my way to over 500. We're going to talk about, unless you want to do the segment early this week, one of the worst beats I've ever had.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Let's do it. All
right. A league where I'm 4-6, and I scored real high. I am almost the top scorer in the league. Like I think I'm second by like 15 points under the lead score, right? And I put up a high number. I put up in the 130s. Right? Olave, Fields, Stevenson, Derrick Henry. I mean, this team's loaded, right? I was up by 75 or 80 going into Monday Night Football. Up against Debo, Kittle, McCaffrey, Gould, Robbie Gould, and the San Francisco defense. And I lost by 7 points.
Oh, no.
Are you kidding me?
Kenny, it's too early for the F-bomb.
It's never too early for the F-bomb.
It's 6 o'clock.
It's never too early. You can be 5 years old and give the F-bomb as far as I'm concerned. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, I know. It's so, you get so excited about the game coming in. You're like, all right, this is going to be fun to watch. Like I can watch the player, like, get a few touchdowns, but then, that's good. Okay, that's enough. The game's over. And then if the game's over, you're like, yeah, I won by like a few points. But then when it starts turning for the worst, you're like, no. I mean, I just scream at the television. Do you too?
I can't scream because I got to sing.
Well,
but like
a high-pitched scream.
Yeah, I silently scream.
Yeah.
I put that in the win column already.
Yeah.
Like I never thought in a million years that I had even a prayer of losing that.
Yeah.
And I lose. Now I'm 4-7. Like I'm not probably eliminating me from the playoffs. I have to run the table. That's a good team I have too. Mm-hmm. It's a really good team I have. Yeah. Well, let's get into the highs for the week. Joe Burrow. Unbelievable.
So good this year. His worst game was 18.4 fantasy points.
Yeah.
That's his worst game.
He was my guy. I targeted him. I have him as my quarterback one in most leagues.
Yeah.
He's my guy. And he's living up to it. Been terrific.
Good. I know. I'm happy for him.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, great game.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
What a year.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah. Best quarterback in football. Mm-hmm. Jacoby Brissett.
Ooh, here's a new name.
Right?
New name on our list.
Yeah, how about that?
28 for 41. 3 touchdowns. Okay.
That's a great penultimate game for him. He's got one more left, and then he gets Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watson.
He does. To the bench for Jacoby Brissett.
To the bench. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Receivers, Devonta Adams.
Yeah.
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 Nicely done, as always. How about Amari Cooper?
Yeah, nice.
He's been solid this year. He's been very solid this year.
Yes. 113 yards, 2 touchdowns. I don't have him anywhere.
He'll still be his up and down self. He'll give you. He'll have his 6-point games too. It's just the way it is with him. But he's been very, very good.
Yeah, I didn't get him anywhere.
Now here's the one, because you heard Allen was going to be back and you heard Mike Williams was going to be back. How about Josh Palmer?
All right.
Damn.
Best game. 2 touchdowns, 106 yards, 8 for 10. Good job.
He's a solid receiver.
Yeah.
I don't think he's spectacular, but he's a solid player.
Mm-hmm. Looking forward to watching him more.
Mm-hmm. Running backs. Tony Pollard.
I can't believe we keep talking about this guy. Maybe I need to change my thought process on this guy.
Yep. Unbelievable.
Yeah. At least Zeke had a good game too.
Yeah, they're both viable.
Right, which is good because usually it's when you see Pollard on this list, Zeke has a 4-point game, but
or he's not playing. But
right,
he
right,
played.
right.
They both played, and Pollard still killed it.
Right, yeah, and Zeke did well. Zeke got 17 points. I'll take it.
I got to start sit question with Pollard later.
Everybody has to start sick question.
Yeah, because you don't know what it's going to be with him. But you almost, I feel like you gotta start him.
Right, that's the thing. I think we need to change that. We don't know what he's going to be. I think we know what he's going to be, and he's a good player.
He is.
And I think we need to change that mindset on him. But it's just, I still just see him as Zeke's backup. He's the second string running back. But I need to stop. He's
better than Zeke.
Right.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah.
But Jerry Jones sees him the same way too.
Right.
That's the thing. Jerry Jones is like, Zeke is our starting running back. Like he knows anything.
Yeah.
Right? I got to do this. My voice is not warmed up. I got to do this. Come on, Samaje Perine.
Yes.
Come on, Samaje Perine. Yep. I said that's the wrong chords. I don't even know what it is. But
gosh.
Samaje Perine.
That was so bad. That was the wrong chords.
Oh, my God.
Oh, stop it.
Samaje Perine.
Wow.
Damn.
I've said this in podcasts before. I love Samaje Perine, and I'm so happy he had a great game.
Well, there you go. What a great game. 3 touchdowns receiving.
Yeah.
Not running. Receiving.
Not running, receiving. 4 for 4. Yep.
And might get the start this week. We'll get into that.
Mm-hmm.
Najee Harris with his best 2 games back-to-back, by the way.
Yes. Best game of the year. Nice.
Can we play him now? Can we rely on him now?
Oh, I still find it a little difficult.
It's not easy, but Pittsburgh's schedule is a lot better going down the stretch. So I think you can use him now. Nah, look, we're not expecting a league winner, but I think he's absolutely usable.
Yeah.
You just play him, and you might get what you drafted finally after 11 weeks.
Yeah, thanks.
Derrick Henry. Good grief.
Did I see he had a passing touchdown?
He threw a touchdown.
Yes, he threw a touchdown.
He threw. Did you see? It was a jump throw.
No, I did not see it.
He runs to the line as if he's going to run it in, and then he jumps and leaps and throws the ball, and it goes in.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it was like a basketball shot.
Huh.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I was looking on the stats, and I was like, a passing touchdown? That's weird.
Tennessee is so creative, and they get the most out of their talent. Mike Vrabel is as underrated a head coach as there is in the NFL. He's one of the best coaches in the league. Mm-hmm. He gets more out of that talent than anybody I know. Terrific coach.
Good, yeah.
And they're never good enough to win.
Yeah.
I mean, they need a franchise quarterback. They need somebody better than Tannehill. But if they ever got one, I think they'd be formidable for a long time.
2023 draft.
Yeah. And for the first time on this segment, we're putting kickers because there were 2 kickers that got over 20 points this week. Tyler Bass, Brett Maher.
Bass got 26 fantasy points.
That's sick.
Maher, who I had on the Kelsey League that I lost, he was the my top scoring player.
Yeah, that's not good.
My top scoring player.
Yeah.
And I almost beat the guy.
Yeah.
I almost beat the guy. Like, what? 22 points for a kicker?
It's insane.
That's insane.
Yeah. It is.
Oy.
Who crapped the bed? Did you crap the bed? Did I crap the bed? Did they crap the bed? We all want to know who crapped the bed.
Crap the bed. Kenny, there are lots of huge names on this list, and I don't like it.
This is a big list this week. Josh Allen, crap the bed.
Worst game of the year.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to happen.
But here's the thing. 2 games since the injury. First one wasn't great.
Yeah.
This was even worse. Are we worried?
No.
Okay.
It's Josh Allen. What am I going to do? Bench him?
I'm not saying, obviously not. No. Just wondering if we're a little worried. That's all.
Now, in a league, I have him and Tua. I know.
Well, I mean, it's good just in case Allen starts crapping the bed more.
Right, and that's why I like tried to trade him, and then that next week Allen got injured, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna hang on to Tua. So I think I'm just gonna keep them both, and I guess keep rolling with Allen.
You know, I'm generally not one to roster 2 quarterbacks.
Same. But in
this year,
yes,
with the injuries we're getting, especially the number of quarterback injuries we're about to have this week, which we're going to go over. I have a lot of Justin Fields leagues. I picked him up. I didn't drop the backup. I didn't drop. Obviously, I have Lamar in one of them, so I'm not going to drop him. I had Burrow in one of them. I didn't drop him either. I have Prescott. I kept him. So I'm like, I mean, what are you going to do? You got to trade them? You're going to keep them? So he kept them. And so this way, if Fields doesn't play this week, well, you got a QB1 and no problem.
Right.
So
I feel like it's hard
it's not
to
a bad
trade.
situation to have this year.
Yeah. I feel like it's really hard to trade quarterbacks.
I agree.
In one team.
I thoroughly agree.
Yeah.
I think it's really hard to trade quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. Everybody values quarterbacks differently. Mm-hmm. So it's just really difficult to see what you can get for them.
Right.
Kirk Cousins crapped the bed.
105 yards. That's it.
Against the Cowboys.
Isn't that insane?
That was something else.
105 yards.
Unbelievable. They got destroyed at home. And now they get Belichick.
Prime time.
Yeah, right? Primetime Kirk Cousins. Oh, boy.
Womp, womp, womp. See you on the list
And
next week.
when Kirk Cousins craps the bed, Justin Jefferson craps the bed.
Yes. But you know, he's only had 2 really bad games, so he's allowed to have a bad game.
Yeah, but again, they're playing the Patriots this week.
Yeah. We'll see.
I don't know about this. This is not a good situation.
Here's my prediction. Cousins is going to have a bad game, but Jefferson's going to have a good game, fantasy-wise, for next week. Cousins is going to be on this list. Jefferson is not.
All right. You heard it here first.
You heard it first.
That's right. That's right. DJ Moore.
He's always on this list.
Can we given up on him yet? Even though they just changed their quarterback.
I don't know what to do with DJ Moore anymore. I don't know what to do anymore with Moore.
And they're playing Denver this week. So it's like, even though I think they may have an upgraded quarterback, can you start him against Denver? Denver's like, one thing Denver can do is play defense.
I feel like if you have someone better, you should. But I wouldn't drop him or bench him just for a mediocre player.
I have a 10-team league. I'm dropping him.
Yeah, I would do it in a 10 team.
Yep. Bad news. Yeah.
Dang.
Here's a disappointment. Tyler Boyd.
Yeah. You know, the funny thing is in my one league, I did not play him. He was on my bench.
Lucky. Nice.
I got lucky, and I was like, I forget who else I had, but I played other players, and I was like, I'm going to put him on the bench. And I was like, oh, that was a nice move.
I can't say the same.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, not good. Here's the one that's going to make everybody mad. I don't know who started him. I sure as hell did. Kadarius Toney.
One target.
I mean, pulled up lane with a hamstring yet again.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Well, the same can be said about Rondale Moore.
Oh, yeah. That's the next guy. Rondale Moore.
Because in the one league where I thought I was 100%, not 100% going to win, but I was like, okay, I don't have to look at this league anymore because I have Moore and he had a player and I was up so many points. Rondale Moore gets negative points.
There are players who lost their league that was shown on Twitter. There are players who lost because of that, who had a lead of 0.4, 0.5 and used Rondale Moore and lost.
I can't.
Can you imagine that?
So frustrating.
Yeah. That's the worst. And he's probably not playing this week either. Just said that. I wouldn't expect Tony either. And can you ever trust guys like this? I mean, Rondell's played a few good games.
Yeah.
He's been pretty good. But these guys that get hurt a lot, hard to trust, you know? Saquon crapped the bed.
Yeah. And then Matt Breida came in with a touchdown.
Oh, come on. That was
Are you
gross.
kidding me?
Wow. Okay.
Sorry, we're out of segment.
Yeah. Unbelievable. He's got a real tough matchup against Dallas this week. I don't like it.
Matt Breida.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Right? That's awful.
27-year-old Matt Breida. Why don't you just put Rex Burkhead in there, too?
Yes. I love the fact that you are mad at somebody for being 27 years old. That's my favorite. That's my absolute favorite. Too old for you.
Too old for me. I like him young.
You like him young. Above 25, time to trade him in. That's it. Damian Pierce crapped the bed.
That was frustrating.
Yeah.
Because he's been pretty good this year.
He's been pretty good. But
what are you going to do?
not good this week. Donta Foreman crapped the bed.
Ooh, that sucked.
So Donta Foreman basically has been good against the Falcons and nobody else.
Yeah. Yeah. He had 24 yards. That's it. 24.
Yeah, not good.
24.
Miles Sanders crapped the bed.
Yeah. 2 bad games in a row for Sanders.
Yeah.
I know he had like some really good games this year, but I'm kind of happy with my decision of not drafting him because this is what Sanders does.
Yeah, me too.
You know, he's all over the place.
Yeah. Just not reliable.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes he is and sometimes, but yeah.
Sometimes Kenneth Gainwell just goes off.
Right. Yeah.
Who I drafted like last in a couple leagues, but I ended up dropping him.
Yeah,
just in case.
How can you use him?
Right, unless if Sanders gets hurt, or I really thought at the beginning of this year that Sanders was going to be really bad, like just they're not going to use him. They started using Gainwell, so I was like, I'm just going to do a dart throw and take Gainwell last. It didn't pan out, but hey, it was worth a shot.
Yeah. Dalvin Cook crapped the bed.
Yes, he did. All these big names, I can't, Kenny.
Yeah.
I mean, these are huge
big names
first
this week.
Round picks.
Yeah.
Second round
picks.
Second round picks.
Big names this week. Brian Robinson in a glorious matchup against the Houston Texans crapped the bed.
Yeah, but I mean,
he kind of is what he is.
Yeah, he's not that great.
Even his best game, which I think was 26 for 6, he had 86 yards and a touchdown. He touched the ball 26 times. So he had to touch the ball 26 times just to get 86 yards.
Oy.
Like, no.
Mm-mm.
Just no.
Just
like, you want to talk about a grinder. Like, yeah, he grinds, but no. No thanks.
Mm-mm.
Not my type of guy. Especially when Gibson is so much better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dalton Schultz crapped the bed.
Yeah, he's another one of my guys. I have him and Hurts.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, who do I play? And I'm like, this week I'm going to go with Schultz. Not that Hurst did any better.
No.
It was like a point difference. So I didn't make like a bad decision. I just didn't know which one to play.
I feel like Schultz is an automatic start. I feel like he's just a guy you should plug in your lineup.
Hurt's been doing really
He's
good.
been doing great. I agree, but Schultz has less competition for targets than Hurst does.
Yeah.
I just feel like Schultz is the second option on the Cowboys.
Yeah, Hurst is like the third.
And Hurst is third, sometimes fourth.
Yeah.
Because they throw to Mixon. So,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
So.
And that's why I played him this week, but, didn't really work out very well.
What the hell do we do with any New York Jet?
I don't know.
Now they've changed quarterbacks. Does that mean Garrett Wilson's playable this week? Does that mean Elijah Moore actually is playable?
I mean, I think Elijah Moore has been dropped everywhere.
I mean, you can pick up Elijah Moore for free right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's Michael Carter. Michael Carter had a terrible game.
Yeah. And then Denzel Mims comes in and leads the team in targets.
Yep.
Like, what?
Yeah.
What? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know what to do with them. I don't have any of them.
Oh, there you go.
I usually stay away from Jets players.
Wow. Just in general. You see Jets and you're like, nope.
No,
you'd be drafted Breece Hall.
I did.
Yeah.
But that was like the up and coming rookie.
And you dropped him again, I think, in a heartbeat. You saw how good he could be.
Yeah. But a lot of those receivers, never really a Jets receiver, quarterback kind of gal.
Would you be surprised if Jimmy Garoppolo is a Jet quarterback next year?
No, but I don't think it's an upgrade.
Over Zach Wilson?
I mean, I don't know.
You're an upgrade over Zach Wilson.
I don't really I'm not a huge Garoppolo
Look
fan.
at your Garoppolo's having.
I know, he did have a good.
You put weapons like that around him. Garoppolo's a QB1 right now.
I guess.
He's playing great.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a huge Garoppolo fan.
I think, especially with Saleh as the coach, I think there's a distinct possibility of this.
All right.
Yeah. Can we drop Deontay Johnson? Which pains me to say this.
I know this is hard. This is hard because he's definitely taking a back seat to Pickens and Freiermuth. Oy, that's tough. I don't think you drop him.
In 10-team leagues, I think you do.
Oh, that's hard.
12-team leagues, probably not. 10-team leagues, yes.
Oh, that's so hard. So hard. Him and Claypool.
Oh, Claypool's done. If
That's
Claypool,
so sad.
there's no reason for Chase Claypool to be on a redraft
Which
roster.
is so sad.
He's not that good. He's not even getting he's not even getting playing time in Chicago.
I know.
He's not that good.
I know. It's so sad. Oh well. Bye boys.
Now Darrell Henderson just signed with Jaguars. Just picked up.
Mm-hmm.
But he's now a pure handcuff. If you want to keep him on your roster, that's what he is. He's a handcuff just in case Etienne. So he's a guy. We had him as a. Can you drop him? I think you can definitely drop him.
Yes.
Can you drop James Robinson?
I would.
I would not.
Really?
Nope. I wouldn't drop him.
You got a lot of buys coming up next week.
Yeah, no, but I still wouldn't drop him. I'd still try to find a way.
Find a way, Kenny.
Yeah. So, that's an opinion. Shall we get to the news? There's a lot of news.
There's a news. There's a lot of news. You guys have an hour and a half.
Yes. Okay.
We're going to try to rack through these really quick.
First of all, Justin Fields limited in practice today.
Well, that's good.
That's good. I think he plays.
Just don't drop him on his shoulder.
No, don't drop him on his shoulder. Probably not a great idea. I do think he's going to play.
All right.
Matthew Stafford, concussion protocol, second concussion in 3 weeks. I think we've seen the last of Matthew Stafford this year.
Oh. Yeah.
And what,
it's
we,
probably
and what
for
is
the
a
better.
horrific year for that entire franchise.
It's probably for the better.
Talk about selling your soul to win a Super Bowl.
And who's their backup?
Bryce Perkins.
Who?
Exactly. Who the hell is Bryce Perkins?
I don't even know.
Yeah, we should have had that on the list today. Who the hell is Bryce Perkins?
We should have that on the list
for next week.
Next week, yeah.
Because obviously he's going to score some fantasy points.
But what is he?
I mean, he's a quarterback. I mean, he may not. Maybe he's going to be Malik Willis and do nothing.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. Zach Wilson benched. Mike White starting for the Jets.
Who?
Yeah. Well, Mike White started a game or two last year. It's pretty good, actually.
Okay.
I mean, I think he might be better than Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be Flacco, but they decided not to do Flacco. It's interesting.
Yeah, I
Very interesting.
How old's Flacco nowadays?
Oh, I think he's 36, 37.
That's it?
Yeah. It's in that range.
Yeah. Oh, poor Flacco.
Lovie Smith would not commit to Davis Mills being the starter this week, which makes me think that Kyle Allen will be the starter for the Texans this week.
Oy. This is a mess.
This is a total mess.
It's a quarterback year of weird
Yes.
backups.
Oh, we got one more. Sam Darnold starting for the Panthers.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So you got 5 new quarterbacks this week.
Great. Well, if you need a quarterback, take your choice.
Right?
Take your pick.
Unbelievable. And Fields is still up in the air. I'm hoping Fields plays. We'll see what happens.
Did you get Fields back up in some leagues?
I added Simeon in a couple Superflex leagues. I added some other quarterbacks. I just added Bryce Perkins. I added Sam Darnold. What the hell? Why not?
Yeah. See
Might
what
as
happens.
See what happens. Because also, Fields does have his bye week coming up. So in Superflex leagues, you got to find a way around that.
Yeah.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire out for 4 weeks. High ankle sprain. Feels like it's every year.
Yeah, thank God I traded for him.
Wasn't playing much as it was.
He had one good week?
He was good for 3 weeks.
3, okay.
He was good in September. He was a great September fantasy player.
My trade was looking good, and then...
Nope. Kyle Pitts probably out for the year.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's sad.
Well, at least we don't have to make another decision. Will we drop Kyle Pitts? Well, yes.
Yeah.
Now you're going to have to.
So frustrating. One of the worst picks of the year. Joe Mixon in concussion protocol.
Do we know any latest with him?
There's a beat reporter for the Bengals that says he would not be surprised if Mixon clears and can play.
Wow.
So there's a chance of it.
Well, thank God I wasted all my fab budget on Samaje Perine.
I mean, you need to. I think it's 50-50 at best that Mixon plays. I think it's probably less than 50-50.
I hope he doesn't play so that I don't have the, oh, crap, who am I going to play? Or I play Mixon and then he gets nothing and they give the ball to, come on, Samaje Perine.
Right. The other thing is that Tennessee's run defense is very, very good. So temper expectations anyway.
Yeah, but...
You're looking at 8 to 12 points. No matter who it is. Just so you know. Wandale Robinson out for the year.
Oh, it's so sad.
That's brutal.
Hey, but maybe Kenny Golladay can get his act together.
What? Who?
You remember Kenny Golladay?
Who the hell is Kenny Golladay?
Remember? Good old Golladay. Maybe he can get his act together.
Worst contract maybe in the history of the Giants.
Not at the time.
No, well, I mean, he wasn't great last year either. It's only his second season. He's been terrible.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so that's a lot of news. A lot of stuff going on this week.
Oh, and Rondell Moore.
And Rondell Moore. Yeah, probably not going to play. I think Kadarius Toney, we haven't heard about that yet. Wouldn't expect him. Yep. Been that type of week. A couple of other people didn't practice today. Paris Campbell didn't practice today. Donna Foreman didn't practice today, but that's ery. Let's wait.
Yeah, it's
You don't know what that's about. But I will say this. Anytime I see Paris Campbell on the I didn't practice week, because he gets hurt
he doesn't play
all the time.
Yeah.
So, and I picked him up in a lot of leagues because he's been very good. So.
Shocker.
All right. Song time.
Okay. What?
Who?
Get that good waiver wire that will set your team on fire. So don't misfire or he will go to the highest buyer. Don't wait too long cause you know they expire. You require to aspire the highest waiver wire. Well, it's Wednesday, so hopefully you already picked up these guys. But hey, there's some waivers that post on Wednesday night.
That's right. Treylon Burks.
Career high this past week in catching and receiving.
Mm-hmm.
And I held on to him all year.
Good for you.
In one of the leagues. I was like, I'm not dropping him. I'm going to put him on the IR spot. And if I need the IR spot, then obviously I'll drop him or whatever. But I didn't need it in that one particular league. None of my other players went on IR. So I just literally kept him there. And I was like, oh, yay, I have him.
Yep. Good.
And I didn't play him this week, and I wish I would have.
I mean, why would you have? It's okay. But you'll play him this week.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yep. Again, look, he's in Tennessee. They don't throw a lot. It's probably going to be up and down with him, but I think he's a clear alpha. You saw that on Thursday. Robert Woods looked really good too, but Burks is going to be good. That's all I want to know. And my worry with him is his health. Mm-hmm. It's a little injury prone. So we'll see.
Wish I had him in Dynasty.
Yeah. Samaje Perine.
Mm-hmm. I spent a lot of my budget on him everywhere.
You had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hated it, though.
I know. I don't like it. I don't like spending that type of play on a guy that probably plays 1 week.
Right.
I can't stand it.
Right.
I can't stand it. But you need him.
Right.
Especially in week 12. You got to do it. So, how about Juwan Johnson? Been pretty
Tight end
good.
for the Saints. Yeah, 31% owned.
Yeah. Nice tight end find.
The past 5 weeks, he's had 12 or more PPR weeks. I'm sorry. 4 out of the 5 weeks, he's had 12 or more PPR points.
There you go.
That's great.
Yeah.
For a tight end?
Not bad.
Yeah.
How about DeMarcus Robinson? Are you buying that?
No.
Okay, me neither. No interest.
I feel like he would be more of a... Kenny. I feel like he'd be more of a... You know, you're just kind of lonely. You're looking to pick up someone new. You know, maybe a one-time use kind of guy.
One night stand, if you will.
Yeah.
Or one morning stand.
One morning stand. You could do DeMarcus Robinson. He's only 5% owned. Wide receiver of the Rams. Kenny, you got a
DeMarcus
few?
Robinson after midnight. No.
You got some.
I mean, not DeMarcus Robinson.
No, I know.
Yeah, but how about Keontae? Keontae. After midnight Keontae.
I swear all of our after midnights have these really cool names.
That's great.
Did you notice
that's why
that?
it's why they're after midnight. They have very cool names. Keontae.
Mm-hmm.
Picking up Keontae after midnight.
No.
What? He's got a cool name.
He's got a cool name.
How about Trey McBride?
Ooh, Trey. I did do that actually.
Oh, you did, huh?
I did.
An after midnight pickup of Trey McBride, did you?
Wasn't an after midnight because I got him in Dynasty.
Oh. Yeah, you outbid me for him.
Yes, I did.
You stink.
But yeah, he did. I mean, he did okay this last week. He got like 5 points or something.
Yeah.
I'll take it for his first game.
Mm-hmm.
But I got another one.
Oh. Ooh. More after midnight.
Because, you know,
'Cause
sometimes...
You've been lonely lately. You're going after midnight like this.
Yeah. Not only am I lonely, I'm desperate. For a 33-year-old wide receiver. I'm real desperate for some Julio Jones.
Oh, my God.
He's had 2 touchdowns the past 2 weeks. Do you realize this?
Julio Jones.
Julio. Desperate and lonely. So give me some Julio Jones. And don't tell my husband.
You know, it's funny. If we did this show like 12 years ago, right? And you think of the players, right? So we would have started him as the draft him or pass him guy. Mm-hmm. Draft him or pass him? Like, do we draft this guy? Then he's on fantasy highs for like 10 years. Then he starts the year as a waiver wire guy. Now he's an after midnight guy.
It's so sad.
Right?
It's so sad.
The career arc.
The career arc.
And the show arc of a guy like Julio Jones. Right? Like
so
next
funny.
year we're putting Jarvis Landry on the after midnight. Right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You know it. Right?
And Ertz, probably.
Ertz.
Yeah.
Like eventually Keenan Allen's going to
Yes,
get there.
yes.
Right?
Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah.
Like Julio Jones is now an after midnight guy.
Sad.
Like hanging on for dear life.
Hang it on.
Right?
Oh, jeez.
It's great.
Desperate.
Yes. Who the hell is Trenton Irwin, by the way?
Oh, I'll tell you who Trenton Irwin is.
Please do.
Yeah, he's 26-year-old wide receiver for the Bengals. Spent the past 4 years with the Bengals, actually. He's 6'2", 200 pounds. And he had his first touchdown this week. Yeah.
All right.
And I have a fun fact.
A fun fact about Trenton Irwin.
You remember last week, or was it 2 weeks ago, when I talked about the girlfriend of, who was it? I forget. I even forget the guy's name. But we went on this rant about the girlfriend, how he dated.
Yeah.
He dated a girl, and then, he dated the, anyway.
So Trenton Irwin was in a threesome with these people?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I have another good story. Okay. So this Trenton Irwin was a child actor.
Wow.
And he has a notable commercial. He was on a Kraft Velveeta spot in 2010.
Wow. That's great.
Yeah, so he's a child actor. So when he was,
Child actor stealing touchdowns from fantasy relevant players. Congratulations.
Thanks for nothing.
Exactly. I like it's it. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
child actor.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate that.
Fun fact of the day.
There you go. Who the hell is Tutu Atwell?
Tutu. Tutu? Is his name really Tutu?
No, you looked it up, right? Isn't it Chardarius? That's his name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenny looked it up.
Yeah,
Because we were like,
Chardarius Atwell is his name.
Okay,
Or
so
Chartarius. I should look that. I think it's it's Chartarius because of the 2-2.
to 2-2, yeah.
That's
okay,
it.
so 2-2 Atwell. I'll tell you all about him, Kenny. He's a
Yes.
wide receiver for the Rams. He's 5'9". He's a little guy. 165 pounds. He's 23 years old. He was selected the 57th pick of the 2021 draft. And in Game 5, he actually had 1 reception for 54 yards. And in this past game, Game 11, he had 1 reception, again, for 62 yards and a touchdown.
There you go.
So he just catches 1 ball for 50-plus yards, and then he's done. He's like, that's it. I'm good. I caught a ball.
That's all he needs.
What?
Yeah.
Thanks for nothing.
Yeah.
Thanks for stealing touchdowns.
Yes. Second round pick, too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Former second round pick.
Nice, right?
Yep.
Oh, well, what are you going to do?
Yeah. These are our touchdown stealers of the week.
Touchdown Steelers brought to you by Kenny and Christina and Velveeta.
Velveeta.
As I said, brought to you by, I started saying Kenny, and I said, no, I should have just said Velveeta.
Yes. Man. Do you have a hard decision? I have one.
The only kind of hard decision I had was like Schultz or Hurts, and I obviously it didn't matter who I picked.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. Who was yours?
So a Sunday morning thing, yet again. It was either Ayuk or Pittman. But then I find out that Gus Edwards is out and Kenyon Drake is playing.
I'd play Drake.
Yeah, I played the Drake. I played Drake over both of them.
I would too.
I was wrong.
Right, but you made a good decision.
I don't know if I made a good decision.
You made a logical. You made a logical decision.
But here's the thing. Brandon Ayuk should not be out of your starting lineup. I mean, I know he only caught 2 balls. He caught 2 touchdowns. I get it. But that offense, I want a piece of that offense no matter what it is. I wouldn't sit anybody on that offense right now.
But you did.
I did. It was a mistake. Thanks.
Newsflash.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
This is the league, by the way, that I lost that I had the 80-point lead. So had I started Ayuk, I would have won.
Oh, no.
That's why it hurts so much.
Hurts.
Yes.
Sorry about that, Kenny.
Yeah, thanks. So, anywho, it's song time.
It's a Wednesday night. Who should you choose? Make the right choice so you win, not lose. Starter sit, starter sit, starter sit. Dancing by Maverick. Yay!
Yes. He likes it. Wow, he really likes it.
All right, we got some good ones. Dennis has a few for us.
Go for it.
Let me pull them up. All right, here we go. All right, in his PPR right now, his running back 1 is ETN, and he has Ramondre with Pollard at a flex. Wide receiver 1 and 2 are Lamb and Christian Kirk. Would you swap out any of these? Options are James Conner, Deonta Foreman, Rashad White, Ayuk, DK, or Boyd.
I want Ayuk in there.
But who would you take out?
Oh, wait a minute. DK Metcalf, too?
Yeah. But would you take
How do you
out...
sit DK Metcalf?
Yeah, but would you take out Lamb or Kirk or Pollard? No.
Kirk you might be able to take out.
For Ayuk or DK?
DK. But that's not a guarantee. I mean, I want Kirk in my lineup too.
Right.
This guy, is this a 10-team league?
Yeah, probably.
How do you have options like that? Those are great options.
Yeah.
It's almost too good.
Yeah.
The problem with that is that you're going to be wrong every week. Because you're going to be sitting somebody really good.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to almost, it's lucky at that point.
I think you should keep what you have. Pollard, Lamb, Kirk.
All right. I'm not disputing it.
Okay, he has another one. PPR options, Tua or Burrow. I think he had the same question last week.
I'm always picking Burrow over Tua.
Yeah, Burrow's, yeah.
I'm always picking Burrow over Tua.
Yeah. Agree. Burrow.
Yeah.
And my running back, Chubb and Pierce. Wide receiver 1 is Jefferson. Wide receiver 2 options are Gabe Davis, St. Brown. Flex options if Mixon doesn't play. The other 2 wide receivers, Zeke, Foreman, Pacheco, or James Robinson. So we can put any of those in his flex too.
It was Gabe Davis or who?
St. Brown.
St. Brown.
So he could put he could put Gabe Davis in his wide receiver and then put St. Brown in his flex, which I think I would do.
That's what I do too. Absolutely.
But what if Mixon plays? Put Mixon in his flex and stick with Chubb.
I mean,
and Pierce.
I'm not sitting Mixon if he plays.
I know it's hard. It's so hard.
I would not play Davis if that's the case.
But you know what's going to happen? He's going to put Mixon in, and then
but
Mixon's going to.
Here's the problem
have
with
a
this.
crappy game.
Here's the bigger problem. You don't know if Mixon's playing till Sunday. Davis plays Thursday.
Right.
St. Brown plays Thursday.
Right.
So what I would do, just simplify it. Play St. Brown and Davis and be done with it. Don't worry about it.
I think so too.
That's what I would do.
Agreed.
So I wouldn't play Mixon because you just don't know if he's going to play. So you just get it over with. It's easier that way.
I agree with that as well.
Yep.
Okay, and his third question, would you make any changes? Running back Eckler, Aaron Jones, wide receiver Diggs, McLaurin, flex Ramondre. Other options are Lockett, St. Brown, Boyd, or Hollywood if he's back. Yeah, no, I'd keep
it.
I'd keep it. If anything, I would maybe take out McLaurin for St. Brown.
McLaurin's been really good.
I know. But
he's up and down. He's up and down, but so is St. Brown.
So is St. Brown, right. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that would be the only thing I would do differently if you wanted to, like, switch it up. Like, sometimes if I have, like, McLaurin in a couple leagues, I'm like, oh, I want to switch it up and put in St. Brown or whatever. Sometimes I'll do that just to, like, root for somebody else. That would literally be, like, a dart throw is the only other thing I would do.
Yep.
You got any?
I will get to mine. I know we have Francisco that has one.
Oh, yes, Francisco. You going to read his one?
Yeah, I can read it. Lazard, Christian Watson, or Gabe Davis. You don't want to start both Lazard and Watson. You definitely don't want to start both.
Right.
So I play Davis. I would probably, it's Lazard or Watson?
I know. I was literally reading that like, this is so hard.
Yeah,
this is so hard.
I don't know who to play.
Who are they playing against?
They're playing Philly.
Yeah, you're right.
Bad matchup.
Playing Philly.
Yeah.
So maybe
and you're not starting both of them. That's a disaster.
So maybe there's your answer. Go with
Davis. I guess if it's just one of the three, then Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's just one of the three, I'd go Davis.
Yes, agreed.
If it's two of the three,
based on matchup.
Oh yeah, if it's two of the three, then it's between Lazard and Watson for the second one. But Davis is one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he also said Kirk Cousins in primetime or Tannehill, and you know what we're going to say. Tannehill. I mean, that's what I'm going to say.
It's so hard to sit Kirk Cousins, but it's primetime. Problem is, Tannehill stinks.
He's not that bad.
Can you start over Cousins?
I don't know. I have both of them in my dynasty, so I have no choice.
Yeah.
I have to play them both all the time, except I want to put Andy Dalton in, which actually I should have put Andy Dalton in last week.
I mean, I agree. Cousins in primetime is a disaster. I get it. And it's New England. It's just a disaster waiting to happen. But is he going to really have two bad games in a row? He's not that bad.
Kirk Cousins?
He's not that bad. Kirk Cousins is a good player. Is he going to have two bad games in a row?
See, I feel the same about Tannehill.
Tannehill's got a better matchup. That's for sure.
I'm going Tannehill.
All right.
You're going?
I can't argue it.
Yeah.
I have a hard time sitting Cousins because I have a hard time sitting Cousins, but I can't argue that.
Yeah.
I can't. Tannehill probably have a better game. They're going to have to score points, too. Mm-hmm. They're going to have to score points to beat Cincinnati.
Yeah. Jeez.
Okay.
Tough.
So who would you sit here? Ramondre, Pollard, Walker, Kamara. Half-point PPR.
Kamara?
I might sit Kamara.
Yeah.
I very well might sit Kamara out of those four.
Yeah. Dang, that's tough. That's a good problem to have.
Yep. Here's another one. Saquon, Kamara, Walker, Etienne. It's the same problem I have every week.
Oh, that one's
I have that every
worse.
week. Yeah. Who am I sitting there? Gotta sit one. I sat Kamara last week and I was right, even though Barkley was terrible.
You can't.
No, wait a minute, not last. No, I mean 2 weeks ago. Not. It was 2 weeks ago. I was right there.
Kenneth Walker has been doing so well.
You're not sitting Kenneth Walker against the Raiders either.
You can't.
You're not sitting him against the Raiders.
No.
Not a chance. He's going to destroy the Raiders.
He's the one you want to say, but
no way.
Oh, dang. That's tough.
I'm sitting Kamara.
Yeah.
I might sit Etienne there because Baltimore has just gotten a lot better lately defensively. And I don't know if I really trust Etienne there. But I don't, Kamara's been terrible. I don't expect much out of Saquon this week.
But you can't.
But you're not. No, of course not.
You can't do it.
No, you're not going to do it. I'm not sitting him.
You can't do it.
So it's between Kamara and Etienne.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you sit?
Oh, I think, you can't sit Etienne. I don't think you can. Yeah. Dang, that's hard.
Yeah, but it's against Baltimore. Baltimore is, I don't want to deal with Baltimore.
I don't want to deal with. No.
Baltimore gave up a lot of points in the first half, but they've really gotten better.
I don't want to deal with Kamara.
Well, there you go. There's your answer. Yeah, a couple tough ones for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When does Mixon play? Oh, they play Sunday.
They play Sunday.
Which is tough.
He's less than 50-50, but he's not. Don't rule him out. He might play.
Right.
He might play.
Which is.
Here's one. Treylon Burks or Darius Slayton?
I'm going Burks.
I'm going Slayton, I think. How do you sit Slayton right now? I mean, I know. Bad matchup. Really bad matchup for Slayton. The Giants could get destroyed.
Yes.
On Thursday.
Bad matchup.
I have a feeling they won't get destroyed. It's Thursday.
Slayton's going to be full of turkey. Treylon Burks is coming off a good week, and he's ready. He's like, all right, I had this great week. I'm going to prove myself again. You're going to bench him, and he's going to get another 18 points, and you're going to be pissed. Don't throw this or at me, Kenny.
Or Josh Palmer. Or both of them.
I'm going Burks.
I might go Palmer in that situation. Because I don't think Mike Williams is playing.
I'm going Burks.
All right.
All in on Burks this week. I'm going to play
right.
him. I'm trying to think what league I have him in that I sat him. Is it this league? Is it our Vegas?
It's
Fantasy
either
league? No, it's not.
No,
it's our geriatric. It's my geriatric team.
He's not so geriatric. He doesn't belong on that team.
Oh no, he's not. No, yeah, he is. Yes, he's in my flex this week.
Okay.
I'm playing him in the flex.
Who are you playing him over?
Rondell Moore.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Or Boyd, or Thielen.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Yeah. Or Samaje Perine, which no. I'm not going to take that risk. Well, I have Mixon in that league, so I might have to put P. Ryan in if Mixon doesn't play. Yeah.
Fair.
So yeah, I'm rolling with Burks this week.
All right. Rolling with Burks. There you go. Interesting questions.
Yeah. Thanks for your questions, guys. Keep them coming.
Yeah. I mean, we're winding down here, so, like week 12.
Going fast,
it
as
goes
we say every
fast. Week. Are we ready to bury somebody?
No, but
well, we're going to do it.
We're going to do it anyway.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to end the fantasy season of Wan'Dale Robinson. We barely played.
Barely knew you, buddy.
Yeah. Looks like a good player, though.
Yeah.
Also was hurt most of the year. And now he's out for the year.
So unfortunate.
Rest in peace, Wan'Dale Robinson.
Peace.
And,
There's
dearly beloved,
one?
we are gathered here today.
Don't do it, Kenny.
To probably end the fantasy season.
Probably.
Of Kyle Pitts.
Oh. Pitts.
I think he's putting us out of our misery this year.
Yeah, I think it's... I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, I'm not going to say we're not putting him out of his misery. He's putting us out of his misery. Rest in peace, Mr. Pitts.
Pitts.
Not
it's
Pitts.
just the Pitts, isn't it?
And we can't do Michael Thomas anymore because that's been over.
Yeah,
all year.
That joke is long gone.
I mean, yeah, he's out for the year.
Is he ever going to play again? Is the real question.
Yeah, I don't know.
We rising anyone from the dead? Raising anyone from the dead?
Yeah, it's a good question. Who could we raise? I don't know.
Samaje Perine?
Nah.
No.
They were really alive. So.
All right.
I think
we're not raising anyone, guys.
Not raising anybody from the dead.
We could have raised Joe Flacco if he was playing.
He's not playing.
But he's not playing, so we can't.
Or raise Kyle Allen.
Oh, gosh.
Right? No thanks.
No thanks.
Right?
They don't even deserve to be on this.
Yeah.
Well.
I mean, Latavius Murray. Talk about a guy that never dies. Right? Like, Latavius Murray will never be buried. He will just come back and end up as a starting running back somewhere. And he's now the starting running back for the Broncos. And he's doing great.
Did you get him anywhere?
Yeah.
I did
all
too.
over the place.
Yeah.
I have to. Because he's good. He finds a way.
He finds
right?
a way. He's
like, you can't revive him because he's not really dead.
He's a scrappy player.
He really is.
I mean, he was dead at the beginning. Not dead at the beginning.
I mean, he was dead. He didn't have a team. He was on a couch.
Right.
He was watching football on his couch. And now he's starting for the Denver Broncos, and he's killing it. Right? Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And on that note.
Unbelievable. Anyway. Thanks for listening. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Enjoy the football. Enjoy whatever you eat.
You're going to eat turkey, unless you're Kenny and you don't like turkey.
That's right.
Which is very weird.
None of us are eating turkey. Jen's not eating turkey. Mom's not eating turkey. We're not eating turkey. My father did not eat turkey, and I take after my father. And I'm okay with it.
Ode to your father.
Ode
no
to my
turkey
father,
on Thanksgiving.
No turkey ever.
Ever.
Just on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Ever. On that note, have a great day tomorrow.
A great Thanksgiving. Go birds.
Ew. No, you're killing a bird to eat it.
It's Thanksgiving, you know,
whatever.
Go birds. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Have a good week. Don't forget. Oh, you know what else I wanted to tell you guys if you haven't already just like X'd us out because we're done. If you could on Apple Podcasts write a review for us and give us 5 stars, that would be amazing. Even if it's just a word, fantastic podcast, that would be great. 5-star review and a review would be awesome for our podcast.
Unless you don't like us, in which case, just don't say anything.
Just put a 1-star review.
Like, what are we, Yelp reviews? Like, you know, what are you going to do? You're going to give a negative review to a podcast you don't pay for? Right? How awful would that be?
I hope if you would listen this long, you would give us a 5-star review.
That's a very good point.
So please give us a 5-star review if you
Yeah.
haven't turned us off already.
Just do it. Thank you.
I'm Christina Shaw.
I'm Kenny Davidsen.
Bye, guys.
Bye.